I suffer from this sometimes. What basically happens is that you will just have like a burst of laughter or crying, but they're very, very random and they can just happen. It's like you can just be sitting down, you can be going for a walk, nothing particular is going on, and you can just burst out crying. Is that something that you've experienced yourself?
No, I haven't experienced that, that exact same thing. I would say in terms of the emotional effects of MS, it very much came around the diagnosis period and probably that whole year from, the relapse that led to the diagnosis until a year after diagnosis. That whole year was extremely emotional because you're going through so much and there's decisions about treatment, you're worried about relapsing again, you don't know what your life is going to look like, all these scary things. Currently I'm feeling pretty good emotionally about my MS, and it doesn't seem to impact things too much, which is hopefully reassuring if you're watching this and newly diagnosed, and if you're going through that horrific kind of emotional period of time, because it is quite a scary time. I hope it reassures you that does improve with time and with feeling more in control of your MS, hopefully through the good treatment there is. Interesting to hear a little bit more about the symptom you're experiencing with the uncontrollable crying. That must be really difficult to manage.
When I first had it, I didn't know that it was anything to do with MS.
Yeah.
I just thought, because obviously I've been going through a lot, raising children and having MS, it can take its toll on you sometimes. So I just thought it was just a normal emotion. Crying, I could understand, because obviously you would cry if you're feeling down, but the randomness of just laughing, that one I couldn't understand. Nothing actually made me laugh. So I thought, I wasn't sure what this was. So that was when I thought, at least I'm going to see my neurologist soon. I could ask her about it. Yeah. And she told me, because I have quite a few lesions around my brain, she said there could be a few lesions that could be on the emotional part of your brain that can cause all these things as well.
Did your neurologist give that a name or anything, so that if anyone's watching and feels similar, they can look it up?
She called it pseudobulbar effect. So when she said it, it just rolled off her tongue. With me, I had to look it up a few times. But pseudobulbar effect, you can look it up to get more information. It's literally the symptom that affects the emotional parts of your brain. So that would explain the bursts of laughter, bursts of crying, and like I said, they're very, very random. So if you've ever felt like that before, you are not going crazy like I thought I was. It is actually something that does come with MS. It's just an unusual symptom.
If you're interested in finding out more about MS, why not subscribe for more of our videos?